So it's the next day. I wake up, I check my phone. My bro hit me up like, yo, bro, pull up. We got some little lit shit we could do today. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna pull up at 1. So I get up on my bed. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth, all that good stuff. Then I come back to my room. I go to my desk and I roll up a little blunt. I spark that up. I smoke it. Then I'm on my phone looking like shit ass. So I just lay down, wait till 1 o'clock come. 1 o'clock come, I had this nigga like, yo bro, I'm about to get ready, hop on the train. He like, bet. I get ready. I get to the train station. I'm there waiting for the train. Train comes, so I get on that shit, go towards Harlem. I finally get to Harlem. I hit this nigga up like, yo bro, I'm on my way to your crib. This nigga not responding. So I'm like, did this nigga really leave his crib? So I walk to his crib. I knock on his door. His grandmother like, he not here. I'm like, what? So I go back outside. Text this nigga. I'm like, yo, where you at? Nigga finally respond. He sent me the address to where to pull up at. So I go over there. I knock on the door. Niggas is in there. So now niggas is in some crib with some other nigga, and I don't really like know the nigga that much or whatever. So we in that shit, we chillin'. Nigga like, yo, I got a pill, you want that shit? Nigga raw like, yeah, let me get it. He like, yo, you want? I'm like, yeah, what is this? He like, it's a perk. I'm like, bet. So I get it. I pop that shit. We chillin'. Then he roll up a fat ass blunt with wild weed in that shit. So we smoking that shit, mo. And I just get the like, just thinking dumb hard, like what happened if the boys run up in the crib and all that shit. So I'm like, damn, I check my phone, my heart beating wild fast. I see it's 5 o'clock. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So I leave. I'm like, yo bro, I gotta go do so. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. He like, bet. So I go on my phone. I'm like, damn, let me go to this karate place. So I go to the address. It's in BK. I go to the address. I go in there. I talk to the dude. The dude like, you need to fill out it online. Like you need to pay for the membership online. So I'm like, okay. He give me the little card or whatever for his site. So I go back to my crib. I'm wild, paranoid and shit. I feel like some shit about to happen to me. So I just get to chillin'. I hit my other mans up. I'm like, yo, bro, I need a piece right now. He like, I don't got a piece. I'm like, what you mean, bro? I need a piece ASAP. But like, I'm saying this shit, bro, on some like give me this shit. Like I'm robbing a nigga. He like, yo, my nigga, chill. I don't got a piece. I'm like, nigga, I just said some crazy shit to him and I banged the phone. I'm like, fuck, I don't got a piece right now. And I only got 70 cash left. And then they hit me. I'm like, oh shit, I got 70 cash left. Let me go to the Bitcoin machine. So I go to the Bitcoin. I put the whole 70 on it like a dickhead. But anyway, I go to the Bitcoin machine. I put the whole 70 on that shit. I go on my blockchain shit. I check the money there, so I'm like, bet. I go back home. I'm in the crib. I go on my laptop. I go to the dark web. You feel me? I'm on the dark web, whatever, trying to get some shit, a piece or whatever. So I'm on it. I hit this nigga up. I'm like, yo, I need a nice little car that's gonna hit for some shit. He like, alright, 30 Bitcoin for the shit. I'm like, how much this shit gonna hit for? He like 2K, 3K. I'm like, cool. So I get a nigga the little $30 of Bitcoin. He sent me all the info. So I go to the website. I fill it out. It's 180 for a whole year. But I'm like, I'm not gonna be there for a whole year. Probably like a couple of weeks or whatever. So I fill it out. The card approved. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's lit. So me being wild high and shit, I could have used the piece for all types of shit, but I ain't use it. I just let it go. So the next day come, I call the place. I'm like, hello, blah blah blah. I just filled it out. They like, okay, we got you. They asked me when you want to schedule appointment to like train. I'm like, can I schedule him right now? He like, sure. So I go to the place. I'm in that shit. So he teach me all the fundamentals, the boxing and all that shit, but I'm telling him like I already know that. And I feel like the dude is getting mad. So I'm telling him like I know this shit already. So he like, alright, let's spar. I look at him like, what you mean spar, bro? I'm trying to learn some karate. He like, spar, I want to see what you know. So he like, alright, bet. So I put my hands up. Nigga kicked me in my mouth. I look at him, I'm like, I thought we was sparring. He was like, yeah, you gotta be ready. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I get back up, I get off the floor, I stand up. So now I'm fake a little tight right now. Like I want to really violate him, but this dude is a black belt, so I know if I charge him or some shit, he gonna just violate me. So I'm like, let me just play it smart. So I put my hands up. We start sparring. He throw a kick at me. I dodge it. I punch him in his jaw. He like, okay. You throw a little fast hit. I'm like, yeah, I got quick hands. He like, alright, bet, let's keep going. So we fighting for like a good 30 minutes now. I'm hitting him. He like, alright, now I know what you could do. So the first thing he told me to do is do a split, but I'm looking at him like I can't do a split at all. He like, do this little technique, so I start doing it. I'm getting good at it. So he like, alright, we done for the day. He tell me to go home and rest and do that shit. I'm not gonna tell y'all every day what happened, so we gonna skip 2 weeks into this. So it's 2 weeks later. So now we about to spar again, and now like I could really kick good. I know how to like dodge shit and all that for when a nigga jab me. I could weave it and do some old crazy shit or whatever. Anyways, so we sparring or whatever. He throw a kick, I weave that shit wild good. I throw a kick back, it hit him. It hit the nigga in his mouth. So it hit the nigga in his mouth. He like, okay, you good now. And my dumb ass, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to come back to this shit anymore. So he like, okay, we good for today. I'm like, bet. So I hit my mans up. I'm like, yo, bro, is any smoke, any beef we got? He like, yeah, niggas is trying to front and pull up. I'm like, bet. So after I leave the little karate place or whatever, I hop right on the train. I ain't go home and none of that to change. So I got like sweatpants on, some NMDs, an Adidas sweater, and some little jacket. So I go back to Harlem. I'm like, oh yeah, where he at, bro? He like, pull up. So we go. It's 2 niggas there, and it's me and him and it's other 2 niggas. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to really violate these niggas crazy. So we fighting, we about to get it with these niggas. Bro, when I tell you, bro, these niggas pulled out the grip, bro. These niggas backed it out. Alright, so look. We pull up on these niggas. This nigga pull his phone out. He talking crazy to them. He like, oh, this is my mans I'm talking about. He pull his phone out. He start talking wild crazy to these niggas. Nigga like, suck my dick, all this other extra shit. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, why we ain't just pop on these niggas? I'm like, this nigga being a hot boy. So nigga pull his phone out saying all this bullshit. The nigga like, I bet. Nigga runs inside the store, come back out with the grip, and he start laying off shots, bro. So we just start dipping. We dip. Bro. We get back to this nigga crib. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, why would you do that? We could have automatically just popped on this nigga. This nigga like, oh, I just want to do that shit for fun. I'm looking at this nigga like, oh nah, you really bugging, bro. So now I'm getting tight. I'm getting wild tight. And this nigga is off a perk. So he feeling some type of way. Nigga told me to suck his dick. I'm like, yo, bro, you really bugging. I'm like, yo, bro, we could damn fight. So he like, I bet. And mind you, this shit all started because of this nigga wanted to record him. So I'm like, cool, let's go fight. So we go outside. It's niggas outside. They record us getting it. So we about to get it. I'm asking this nigga like, yo, you want to slap box or you want to really fight? This nigga is wild tight at me. So I'm like, I bet. I guess you want to really fight. So I'm about to really violate this nigga. So he put his hands up. I don't even got my hands up because I'm on some cocky shit right now. Nigga charge me. Weave. Nigga charge me again and try to swing. Weave. I'm like, oh yeah, it's my turn. So he charged me the third time. And the third time, it was over for this nigga. So he charged me for the third time. I roundhouse kicked this nigga in his mouth. And this nigga tooth come out. And then he's super pissed off now. I'm like, yo, bro, you see, you wanted to. I'm like, see, bro, this shit all started because of you. He like, nah, okay, let's get it. So I'm like, alright. So this nigga tooth came out. Nigga get off the floor. Nigga charged me again. I'm like, alright. So I just let him charge me. He grabbed me and all that shit. And I just start punching this nigga in his stomach. And I push him off me. So he finally off me. I get close to this nigga because I'm about to get this nigga a nice little Popeyes combo. A little 3-4 piece. So I get next to this nigga. I just homie his shit. Knock this nigga out. I'm like, damn, I know this nigga gonna be tight when he wake up. So I'm like, fuck it, I knock him out. Niggas recorded. I'm like, yo, delete that shit right now before I beat you up too, nigga. He like, alright, chill. Nigga, delete the video. I take this nigga upstairs. I knock on his door. His grandmother answer. She like, what happened to him? I'm like, oh no, we was just playing. He just passed out. She asked me, is he okay? I'm like, yeah, he's okay. So I put this nigga in his bed and I dip. I'm like, damn. It's low-key not my fault because this nigga wants to be a tweak. So I'm like, fuck it. So I get back on the train. I go back towards my crib. I get to my crib. I'm like, damn, what to do? I don't got no weed, no nothing. And I don't feel like turning on the game. So I hit my other mans up that do the same illegal shit I be doing. I'm like, yo, bro, what's the word for tonight? He like, oh yeah, bro, I got a little piece, a little one-on-one dump. We could go do something with that. I'm like, word? He like, yeah, pull up on me. So I'm like, bet. I hop in the shower, put on some fly shit, you feel me? Some Yeezys, babe, all that. So I throw that shit on. I get towards the nigga. I hit this nigga. I'm like, yo, bro, where you at? He like, I'm coming out right now. I'm like, bet. So I wait for this nigga to come out his crib. Finally get out his crib. I'm like, yo, where we out to? He like, let's go downtown to Neiman's. I'm like, you sure your piece gonna hit like this, bro? He like, yeah. I'm like, cool. We go to Neiman. We get in Neiman or whatever. This nigga like, go ahead, go cop some shit. I'm like, alright, bro. If your shit don't hit, bro, just know I'm not with you. Nigga start laughing at me. I'm like, I'm dead ass, bro. Your shit better hit. He like, alright. So I pick some bull beans out. I want to get more jobs, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna push it, cause I don't know if this nigga shit gonna really hit. So I picked some ball means out, shit, a nice little band. He get a whole bunch of shit. His shit cost like 4K. My shit only a K, so I'm like, alright, that's 5 bands right there. He got the little fake ID and all that, cause he gonna run it as credit. So we go to the teller. We hand him the shit. He hand him the shit. Matter of fact, I'm like watching the nigga, seeing this nigga shit gonna hit. Nigga swipe it, show her the ID. She look at him, then look at the ID, then look at him again. And she like, I had sound right here. So I'm looking, I'm like, yo, this nigga really just hit some shit for 5K. So we leave out Neiman's. I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, what's that? Nigga tell me all the info, I'm like, wow. So you bored? He like, yeah, bro. So we leave Neiman. I got my shit, I got my bag in my hand. He got his bag in his hand. He give me the piece. He like, alright, bro, I'm out. I'm like, bet, I'm about to use this shit. So he hop on the train. I'm still downtown. I'm like, damn, where I'm about to go swipe. Cause I don't want to go back to Neiman with the same piece. And I don't got no ID to run it. So I'm just thinking like what I could do with this. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm about to sell this shit. So I go on ICQ. I hit some nigga up. I'm like, yo, bro, I got a dump for you. You want it? He like, how much? I'm like, 70 cash. He like, I bet. I'll give him the dump. Nigga gave me the 70 bit. He gave me the 70 cash. I'm like, I bet. Let me know how that work out for you. He like, bet. So I'm like, damn, I'm about to go withdraw this bread. So I go downtown Manhattan to another Bitcoin machine where you could withdraw the money. So I get downtown. I withdraw the bread and all that. And as I'm withdrawing the bread, I see the pimp.
Now this world shall know pain.